Welcome back. Reflecting the growing popularity of gaming in the country and on its platforms, Meta hosted a gaming summit in Mumbai this week that brought together leading gaming brands along with select gamers and creators. The summit shed light on the latest trends in the gaming industry and particularly the use of AI-driven ad solutions in the growth of gaming brands in India. To tell us more, we are joined in by Arun, Director and Head of Ads Business for Meta in India. Arun, welcome to CNBC TV18.
Thank you so much, Shibani. Pleasure to be back here.
Arun, can you give us an overview on what inspired you to create this Meta Gaming Summit?
See, gaming has become, I would say, part of all our lives. It's become increasingly social, and we have a very large, thriving community in India, of gamers, game creators, game developers on our platforms. And this is obviously a unique opportunity for brands to really leverage, this nascent, and very rapidly growing category in our country. And it's one of the top 3 verticals for Meta globally. And it is obviously, we are seeing very similar trends and momentum in India, given that India is home to many startups, who obviously taken on the gaming world by storm. So industry is clearly poised for tremendous growth. We see more and more young people coming onto this platform. And we see, obviously an opportunity for brands to increasingly leverage our technologies, particularly AI in this field, and really take, forays for their marketing efforts and acquisition efforts forward.
I'm going to speak to you about how can brands leverage gaming on Meta platforms. But first, how does Meta look at the growth potential overall of the gaming industry in India? And what is the kind of work done by Meta to tap into this potential? How do you see Meta contributing to this sector overall?
Yeah, as I said, see, one is clearly, with all our demographics, we are obviously growing young country, clearly, compared to many of the other markets across the world, we have a lot of young population, which makes it apt for a category like gaming, firstly. Secondly, we believe this will be a powerhouse because this is also an ecosystem for creators, developers, etc. here, which India is, of course, at the top of in terms of both on the creators and the developer ecosystem. We partnered with GWI to do a study to understand trends in gaming, and we found out that 6 out of 10 people actually gamers play on their smartphone every day in India. Secondly, 90% of real money gamers actually play every day, right, or every week actually. And more than half of the casual gamers actually are now coming in from tier 2, tier 3 cities, and about even close to that number, about 45% comes in from non-metro geographies. So these are, I would say, interesting trends and insights, for, as I said, our emerging companies to really tap into. And given that we are seeing, Meta as a platform which brings all of these constituents together, which is users, which is in the form of gamers, then game creators, as well as, developers and influencers on gaming, all of it together, we see that clearly we have an opportunity to, share these trends and insights with brands, for them to really take forward. And gaming is clearly, it's not just, I would say for your own fun. Sometimes you share it, it's social as well, it's entertainment. So these are some of the trends that we are seeing that, across our platforms on both Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, and how can advertisers and brands create or effectively use gaming to better engage with consumers? What are some of the tools that Meta has to offer, specifically keeping gaming in mind?
See, I think, so some of the tools that we have is, for example, on the AI suite, we have launched something called the, automated app install. So basically where AI allows the technology to really figure out who is the most likely audience to either install the app, download the app and, potentially even start playing the game. So these are tools that the gaming industry relies on. So, and we've seen this play out, especially before, for example, the real money space, before IPL, or before every T20 World Cup primarily. We equally see the same even on, other games, etc., that many other companies have used, right, on the casual side as well. And more than, one of the other insights we have is, for example, more than 40% of, which will surprise you, I'm sure, 40% of casual gamers and 31% of overall gamers in India are women. So again, how do you really make sure that, and I already spoke about the non-metro geography. So how do you make sure you target people, accurately, both on, gender profile as well as where they live? These are critical insights from marketers' perspective. And, I guess that's how really they would tap into using tools that Meta offers.
Great. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing insights and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Shibani. Pleasure again.
With that, it's a wrap on Storyboard this week. You can catch all of our content on Facebook, X, and YouTube. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.